Hello, and thank you for listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone here with Tobey LaRoche, and you just heard some amazing music. You just heard Mohini Ghoshroy with Ponderosa, and we started off with Corey Ryman and The Dilemma with Songbird. Let's go to Mohini out of Western Massachusetts. Thank you. Another one, a new introduction for me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mohini is a very kind of fresh artist on the scene, and this album that she just put out, "How to Say Hello," is a great little EP with a bunch of great tunes. This particular song is one that has just such a specific vibe. It's very like loungy and cool, and my imagery around this one is I feel like it should be like in a movie scene where two people meet eyes for the first time across the room through like a smoky lounge and detect an instant attraction or something, like all in slow motion, of course.
I think we're on the same track because
Yep.
I had in my notes, it has a great groovy beat. It's like going to a 60s or 70s B movie soundtrack.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, I'm really keeping my eye and ear on this upcoming artist. She has such a great voice and is writing some very cool tunes. Ponderosa was written by Mohini and recorded and produced by a local musician to Western Mass, Nico D'Amico, who's part of the Moonstompers and a bunch of other local reggae and other projects. And this song is the first that Mohini wrote on guitar. And so, very new music, very, very new music songwriter, and has had many different forms over the course of its lifetime, according to her. So the track features Mohini on vocals and guitar, and we got Nico on the bass, and our friend Cade Parkin on drums, who some of you might know as the hardest working drummer in Western Mass. Mohini and Nico now play together with a band called Last Devotion, so you can catch them out and about these days. In fact, you can catch them on Friday, May 22nd. That's either tomorrow or today, depending on when you're listening to this, at New City Brewery in East Hampton, Massachusetts. They're playing along with Ruby Lou and Mibble, two other great local bands.
Oh,
And before that, we got to hear a song by Corey Ryman and the Dilemma Band called Songbird. This was released just back in March. They're Hartford, Connecticut based. And I don't know, this song I just found cool because the strings and the trippy electric guitar effects, I really felt transported with this song to like, I don't know, it feels like it could be right out of the 70s potentially. Um, and that little hook, songbird song, it does get in it's an earworm for sure. Um, and I asked Corey to tell me a bit about it, and he told me that he wrote this song about a decade ago for a friend of his. She's a songwriter, and her songwriting partner was in a really horrible accident and passed away. She posted something on Facebook on the lines of like how she didn't know if she ever wanted to play music ever again. So Corey decided, he just really loves her songs and loved her singing, and it just didn't seem okay in his eyes. So he wrote this song as like a, don't do it, don't stop, keep
mm,
singing kind of moment, which I thought was really beautiful.
yeah.
And so for the last decade, he's been like waiting for the right time for it to come out. And so in the world of today and all the challenges that we face and sort of the, I don't know, sort of the discouragement that many of us can feel these days, he felt this was the right time. And I agree. It's a good time for it.
Yeah. Very subtly dramatic. And I think now they explain it, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Looks like they are a featured band at Lake Compounce Amusement Park for their Bites and Beer celebration. They've headlined Six Flags amusement parks for separate shows. They're getting around, getting some experience. That's great.
Yeah.
And you can catch them on May 23rd at Indian Field Campground and also on May 24th at Pioneer Valley Campground in Southwick.
Nothing like a good campground band. That sounds fun.
I hope they bring the s'mores.
That's right. All right. And for our last little chapter here, I am going to share with you a song from a new artist in my world who has really been blowing my mind. Someone named Inde. And they wrote a song called Come On Home that I think you guys are going to love. And before that, though, we're going to hear a band I've loved for quite some time, the Ditrani Brothers, with their tune I Will Let You Down.